Welcome to the Distributed Apprenticeship System, or DAS. We are building a national talent production engine to transform credentialed graduates into production-ready operators. DAS is a production ecosystem designed to solve the quote, junior developer trap. We leverage existing infrastructure to create a regional workforce capable of shipping, scaling, and maintaining complex digital systems through high-fidelity apprenticeships. The reality is that while Nigeria produces many credentialed graduates, very few are production-ready. They cannot work within constraints, ship at scale, or demonstrate systems integration discipline. The key insight is that talent is not just taught, it's forged in production environments. Many boot camps are simulation-heavy and reality-light. They suffer from a practice deficit with no systems integration experience, a lack of an apprenticeship culture, and broken feedback loops where industry and training are decoupled. The distributed apprenticeship system is built on three pillars: live project labs, tiered residency, and a talent exchange. These components work together to provide real-world experience, a graduated journey, and performance tracking. Component 1 is the live project labs. Here, talent works on real code bases from partner firms, focusing on microservices, data pipelines, and production constraints like fixed deadlines and uptime targets. Component 2 is the tiered residency, a phased approach to apprenticeship. It progresses from foundational code and systems thinking to embedded work, shadowing product teams, and finally to full production with end-to-end module ownership. We are scaling through NYSC, reframing it into a national skills engine. This involves creating tech clusters, assigning core members to production work streams, requiring mandatory output through verified GitHub contributions, and implementing mentored placement with structured industry oversight. The program includes sector-specific tech tracks, such as fintech, health systems, and GovTech. This approach produces domain-aware engineers ready for high-value industries in areas like fraud detection, digital registries, and surveillance systems. Let's conduct a reality check on 10 failure risks and their strategic mitigations for the DAS initiative. Risk 1 is incentive misalignment. The problem is that trainees slow firms down, and exposing real systems to juniors is risky. The mitigation is using buffer layers to mirror production in sandboxes and graduated access with tiered commit controls. Risk 2 is quality dilution at scale. Scaling introduces mentor scarcity and inconsistent standards. The mitigation involves automated evaluation using CI/CD quality scoring and strict output certification based on code reviews. Risk 3 is the mentor bottleneck. Senior engineers are often overstretched and uncompensated for mentorship. We mitigate this through a mentor economy with incentives, a cascading model, and a knowledge library to record and reuse sessions. Risk 4 is economic sustainability, addressed by a blended funding model. Responsibilities are split between the government, donors, companies, and trainees through mechanisms like tax incentives, innovation funding, premium talent fees, and cautiously applied income share agreements. Risks 5 and 6 address governance and culture. Governance failure is mitigated by establishing a semi-autonomous program management unit. Cultural constraints are addressed by moving toward failure-based learning and public code reviews. Risks 7 and 8 cover infrastructure constraints and talent leakage. We solve infrastructure issues by establishing regional tech hubs with guaranteed power and device financing. For talent leakage, we view it as a feature, focusing on replenishing the pipeline and building a powerful alumni flywheel. Risks 9 and 10 address second-order effects. Wage suppression is mitigated by setting minimum stipend standards and auditing firms. To avoid a strategic blind spot from oversupplied generic training, we must double down on domain-specific training, like SORMAS integration. In our strategic assessment, the strength of concept is structurally sound, validated by Germany's dual system. However, we acknowledge fragility points, including incentive alignment, quality control at scale, and securing senior mentor availability. The implementation roadmap starts with a pilot phase involving 100 to 300 participants. This is followed by a validation phase, and then regional expansion with the ECOWAS rollout. Finally, we target national scale by integrating into NYSC cycles and GovTech hubs. The expected systemic outcomes include a 70% reduction in onboarding time for local tech firms and adding over 20,000 production-ready engineers annually. This will lead to exportable high-value talent, stronger tech ecosystem resilience, and faster local product development cycles. Our regional and global partnerships are crucial. This includes leveraging the EU Global Gateway for funding digital infrastructure, working with GIZ/ECOWAS for systems strengthening, and partnering with the private sector for providing the production environment and hiring pipeline. The bottom line is that DAS will fail if treated as just a training program. It will succeed if it is designed as a talent production system embedded within real economic activity. Thank you. We look forward to our discussion on forging the next generation of global operators. This video includes several images sourced from various online platforms, as detailed on this and the next slide. These are the remaining image sources used in the video.